name's Rabey, and this is my Eurovision prediction video for Unser, the German national final. Now if you're wondering I'm in a new setting, it's because I accidentally deleted the video I did for this, so I'm actually at my mum's house doing this one, so there's no Toby. Basically, they haven't released songs for the German national final, and the first time you'll actually hear them is on tonight, when they actually do their national final. So everything I'm basing my predictions on is for other songs that the artists have actually released. Now, I can only find 6 of the 7 that are on, so this probably isn't going to go too well. But let's start. There's 3 artists, basically, I think are worthy of the ticket to Tel Aviv. 2 are very similar sounding to Michael Shooter from last year. So if that's the route they want to go down again, it might not be a good idea, because you're going to get compared, and that's the worst thing to happen in a Eurovision Song Contest. But let me go through these. So in my third spot, I have put Gregor Hagler, who is a single solo man, and he sounds a bit like George Ezra if you actually listen to him. He's got that sort of tinge to his voice, which is obviously good. He will get compared to George Ezra, I'm sure. And he could do well at Eurovision, but he's going to get compared to Michael Shooter, and that would be a shame. In second place, I've put another single gentleman, Linus Braun. Sorry, Linus Braun. I can't even say his name properly. I do apologise. I do speak a bit of German, but that's terrible, isn't it? Single man with a guitar. He does sound very good. Whether he would be right on the stage, because obviously he might get some comparisons to Ryan Shockley from last year. You just don't know with him. But my favourite is an electronic artist, BB Thomas, who is a solo lady, as far as I'm aware. She has got a voice that kills. So she would be my favourite to go, because she's got some awesome vocals that I think would work well, and it's just time to tell to see what songs they can produce. It's not a very long video because I can't go on by much. I can only go on what the artist is like, and I do love BB Thomas's voice. The rest in the final, the other 3 that I know of, they're very experimental. I don't really like their sort of vocals. So there's only one way to find out, is by watching tonight. I will be rooting for BB Thomas, because I feel she is the best chance for them to do well on the voice alone. The others, it would depend on staging, the other 2 gentlemen, so you just never know. I'll be rooting for BB Thomas. That's basically the end of the video, because I'm just rambling on now. So if you do like the video, put a thumbs up. If you don't, put a thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel, look at my other content, all my other Eurovision prediction videos. I do a blog every single Sunday, 7 p.m, 6:30 Central European time, and find out what I think of the week's news in Eurovision. That's basically it. Let's see if I'm right on the night.